The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Oh, a solid stiff arm. It's an open field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At their 40.
Prescott to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Blue.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
8 yards.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboys 1st down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. and 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Prescott.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get him the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. No whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out. But
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Saquon Barkley.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards.
And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this, whether they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he returns this to the 22.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
14. First down, Dallas.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run up the middle here with Blue.
Now inside the 25.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden Blue
with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Cowboys are once again back in front.
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Good for an Eagles.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
Brings up second down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 14 yards there, and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
44-yard line.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Saquon Barkley.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the first down.
As we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. 2 yards to go, second down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding, offense.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Got him in. It's Brown. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will knot us up at 10. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And out now come the Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Toward the pylon, caught! They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. 10-10 our score after 1 on EA Sports.